You see, hyperglycemia severe causes coma, but also hypoglycemia also causes coma. When the plasma glucose level becomes 40 and below milligram per gram, then coma may occur because of the hypoglycemia. Now, you understand till now that in physiology we can classify diabetes into two classes, two types. Type 1 diabetes, which is called insulin-dependent diabetes or juvenile diabetes. And type 2, which is called non-insulin-dependent diabetes or maturity onset diabetes. Now we'll compare these two types of diabetes. The age of onset, usually young, below age 20 in type 1. Type 2, usually old, about age 40. Body mass, usually normal or low. In type 2, obese. Plasma insulin, low or absent, normal to high. Plasma glucagon, high, can be suppressed, high resistant to suppression. Plasma glucose in both increased. Insulin sensitivity, normal, type 1, type 2, reduced. Therapy, type 1 insulin, type 2, now we'll see the usual medication, beginning with the diet and exercise. You see, early on, all mild cases, diet, weight loss, and exercise can be extremely effective in diabetes therapy and may be the only treatment necessary. Commonly, however, lifestyle intervention is supplemented by treatment with one or more oral agents. Multiple classes of drugs independently address different pathophysiologic features that contribute to the development of diabetes 2. The available oral anti-diabetic agent can be divided by mechanism of action into insulin sensitizers with primary action in the liver, such as this drug, or insulin sensitizer with the primary action in the peripheral tissues, or insulin secretagogue. These patients, they take insulin so as to stimulate the beta cell to secrete more and more insulin, and agents that slow the absorption of carbohydrate. Then the patient, if the first medication, let us say, diet and exercise, did not work, then can move to this one of these treatments, either take the first medication affecting the liver or affecting the muscle cells or affecting the pancreas to increase the secretion of insulin, or sometimes they take medication so as to decrease the absorption of carbohydrates. In some cases, persons with diabetes 2 may be treated with insulin, just like the patient with type 1. Although insulin therapy apparently provides some benefit to diabetes 2, this approach is limited in controlling elevated glucose levels or in controlling obesity that predisposes to this disease. Diabetes, if untreated, leads to renal failure, erectile dysfunction, blindness, coronary arterial disease, and increased risk of cancer. of these cardiovascular disease is the most prominent. For example, more than 65% of the people with diabetes die from heart disease. In fact, adults with diabetes have heart disease death rates about 2 to 4 times higher than adults without diabetes. Also, stroke accounts for approximately 20% of the diabetes-related deaths, and the risk for stroke is also 2 to 4 times higher among people with diabetes. You see, this is the body weight, and this is fat cell size and fat cell number. You see, fat cell number does not change, but the fat into cells, the fat cell size increases. In obesity, we can have an idea about the normal weight. First, the very simple way, the relationship between the height and the weight. We can, let us say, if the height 170, we can deduct or reduce from this 100 for males and 105 for females. Then the result is let us say, the ideal weight. It means the reducing or taking of the height 100 in males and 105 in female. This is almost the normal weight. Or measuring the waist. The waist measure, it must be less than half of the height. Now, the body mass index is used to have an idea about the obesity, and mostly used now. This is the body mass index. The weight in kilogram divided by height in meter squared. Body mass index falls into 4 major categories. Underweight less than 18.5. Normal weight between 18.5 to 24.9. Overweight between 25 to 29.9. Obesity above 30. And then this is the body mass index, indicating the normal weight or obesity or overweight. Just to have an idea about the obesity, is the most common and most expensive nutritional problem in the United States. A convenient and reliable indicator of body fat is the body mass index. And we talked about it. In the United States, 55% of the population are overweight and 22% are obese. The incidence of obesity is also increasing in other countries. Indeed, the World Watch Institute has estimated that although starvation continues to be a problem in many parts of the world, the number of the overweight people in the world is now as great as the number of underfed. When we talked about the hormonal interactions, you remember we talked about the permissive hormonal interaction, and we talked about the synergism, and also we talked about the antagonism, and we gave an example. Insulin is the only hypoglycemic hormone, and glucagon is the most potent hyperglycemic hormone. They oppose each other. It means when glucose level increases, insulin increases, and when glucose level increases, glucagon decreases. You understand now that glucagon is the second most important hormone of the Langerhans iris. I mean the pancreas. Because the most potent hyperglycemic hormone. Glucagon is the other major pancreatic islet hormone that is involved in the regulation of body fuel metabolism. Ingestion of protein appears to be the major stimulant to secretion of glucagon. Glucagon's principal target tissue is the liver. Like insulin, glucagon is secreted first into the portal blood and is therefore anatomically well positioned to regulate hepatic metabolism. Although the amino acid released by digestion of protein may appear to be the major glucagon secretagogue, glucagon's main action on the liver appears to involve in the regulation of carbohydrate and lipid metabolism. Glucagon is particularly important in stimulating glycogenolysis, gluconeogenesis, and ketogenesis. Glucagon does not act solely on the liver, but also has glycogenolytic action on cardiac and skeletal muscle and lipolytic action on adipose tissue, and promotes the breakdown of protein by several tissues. However, this effect on protein tissues breakdown appears to be more prominent when tissues are exposed to pharmacological concentration of glucagon. At more physiological concentration, the liver appears to be the major target tissue. This is the diagrammatic representation of the pattern of glucagon and insulin release at rest, at exercise, and also during the meal. This is during rest. You see, from the liver, 10 grams glucose comes. And normal plasma glucose level, 80, we say, usually 90 to 100, but here, 80. 4 grams per hour goes to liver, fat, and muscle cells, and 6 grams into the brain. And normal insulin and plasma glucose level. In exercise, you see, in exercise, glucagon increases and insulin decreases. And the liver provides 46 grams per hour of glucose. From these 46 grams of glucose, 40 grams goes into muscle and into the brain, 6 grams, similar to the rest. It means that does not change the level of glucose provided to the brain. In carbohydrate meal, insulin increases, glucagon decreases. No glucose comes from the liver. From the meat, 50 grams per hour. Plasma glucose level 130. 44 a gram go or transported into liver, muscle, and fat, and 6 grams into the brain. You see the level of these two hormones during rest, during exercise, and during carbohydrate meal, and you see the level of glucose provided into the brain. In these three conditions, no change in the level of the glucose provided.